with Gronk, he has, even if he's not an elite weapon anymore, he's a great still overall player. He'll block and all those things. He'll still catch passes when you need him to. And Brady's very familiar with him. Brady needs much, much more help than he currently has because he's no longer elite. And quarterbacks like that, by the way, we saw with Peyton Manning, Eli really too, twice. Quarterbacks like that can win Super Bowls, but they need a real team around them, not just a defense, but an offense that can make plays. In moments of truth, you may still believe in Brady because his brain works faster than everyone else, and he's been there a billion times, and he's cool under pressure. And I'm good with that. I get why you would feel that way, but not with just kind of average pieces. He needs something extraordinary on his offense, which is why Stephen A. Smith is sitting there going, he'd be fine if he could only get the best wide receiver in his prime since Jerry Rice. Yeah, he needs something like that. And Gronk, because they're familiar with each other, he needs something like that. And when he doesn't have it, you see the results. Their offense is struggling.
You just finished sitting here a few minutes ago talking about how it's not the quarterback that makes the receivers better, it's the receivers making the quarterbacks better. And so what I'm saying to you is that it's not about him being lost without Gronkowski. It's about Brady being lost without talent, period. You've got guys that simply aren't ready to get it done. That's not to say that Jacoby Myers, not Jacoby and Myers. I'm talking about Jacoby Myers.
Julian Edelman.
Okay, Julian Edelman is the only one,
yeah,
and even though he's been a bit banged up. Plus he's older. But you have to take into consideration what's the Rex Burkhead or the James White or the Sony Michels or the Myers or Lacassie or the tight end, the rookie tight end that's got like 7 catches on the season. The list goes on and on. He's bereft of talent. Tom Brady was never an athletic, scrambling, game-changing quarterback. He was a guy that could really, really fling that football, and he had guys that could really, really play, that could catch the damn football. And that is not the situation right now. That's not to say they're going to be this way forever, because this is Bill Belichick coach team we're talking about here. But at this particular juncture, working out your timing, working out your route running, working out your chemistry and things of that nature, you've got guys that Tom Brady never saw before this season in his life. And so all I'm saying is it's not about Gronk. It's about the fact that right now the Patriots are not that talented of a team. And as a quarterback who doesn't run with the football, you need cats who can catch it. You need cats who can run routes, gain separation, get a little bit open. When I see Brady missing those passes, Marcus, then I will say he's done. Until I see that, I'm not sold on this at all. I think this Brady right now, if he had better weapons, guys who could get open, I think you would see Brady doing some damage.
Stephen A., we had the fuss, and Max just, I don't know when you became obsessed with Brady falling off
obsessed.
the cliff.
It's a question on the rundown.
There is not 6 guys or 7 guys in this league that you would take over Tom Brady. Like, let's be honest, Matt. There's not.
Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson. Just think of a team. Think of a quarterback. Russell Wilson.
Game winner in a Super Bowl.
Max,
sure.
Max, let's contextualize this, Max.
Drew Brees.
Let's talk about Tom Brady. Let's talk about Tom Brady with what's around them. All right, and don't compare.
Wow.
That's my apology for not, because these guys are in different. They're different types of quarterbacks. Number one, if Tom Brady is the pocket passing quarterback that we comparing him to all of the guys, he is not bottom half. Yes, he's lost without Gronk, just like anybody else would be lost, just like Steve Young or Joe Montana would have been lost without Jerry Rice if Terrell Owens wouldn't have showed up. Nobody in New England has showed up to replace the type of production that Gronk gave, that a number 1 receiver in the year that they had Randy Moss, or even the one game we saw with Antonio Brown. Gronk was the catalyst. Gronk demands. Let's talk about it holistically from a football standpoint. First of all, Gronk demands double teams. Am I right or wrong?
Sure.
Am I right or wrong?
Even now,
he demands double team. The second thing, does Gronk help them tremendously in the run game with his ability to block?
Deshaun Watson earlier? Sorry, he does.
Okay. Does Gronk eliminate the problem of you converting third downs like they struggled with?
He's a great player.
Against the Okay, period. The question is Tom Brady lost without
But the question,
Gronk? Yes, he is, Max.
Wait, Marcus, but the question about Gronk is really twofold. One, is Brady lost without ... right? What are we saying? Without a great offensive player who can catch the ball and with whom he is familiar. That describes Gronk. If it described someone else, if it was Randy Moss from 10 years ago, we could say Randy Moss. Right now, that's Gronk. By the way, he does still have Edelman, who was the Super Bowl MVP. He, of course, look, could Tom Brady use an outside receiver who's elite,
Gronk,
plus a running back who could get it done, plus a tight end who could catch passes?
Did Edelman benefit from Gronk being on the team?
Of course.
Because stop saying Edelman like Julian Edelman would be a number one on other teams. Yes, he was a Super Bowl MVP. So was Nick Foles, who just got benched.
Right.
Like, listen, Gronk, he's lost without Gronk. That's
so
the
you
question.
agree with me,
Yes.
because that's what I said. That's what I'm saying. He's lost without Gronk. Stephen A is saying no. But you apparently went from no to yes.
You also want to add your little snide remark about
Marcus,
Tom Brady not being good.
You know what? You don't need to debate me or Stephen A. Just debate yourself from 2 minutes ago.
The point that I'm trying to make. Hold on, Marcus. The point that I'm trying to make is, I'm not saying that Tom Brady is not lost without Gronk. I'm saying get rid of the name Gronk. It's all of them. He's lost without Moss. He's lost without Troy Brown. He's lost without Deion Branch. He's lost without Edelman. He's lost without Josh Gordon. He's lost without Antonio Brown. He doesn't have much to work with at this point. The only reason I feel compelled to be careful about this is because we've seen plenty of dudes when they first arrived in New England that simply weren't ready. But after some time under Bill Belichick in his system and working with Tom Brady, they've gotten significantly better. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.